A Bug's Life was Pixar's second movie 3 years after Toy Story, and it came out the same time as DreamWorks' first animated movie, Ants. And I actually went to go see Ants, but then later saw A Bug's Life on VHS. The story's about an ant colony forced to harvest food for these grasshoppers. Every year they gather food and put it up on this offering, but this one ant, Flick, accidentally loses all the food, and now the grasshoppers are mad and they want double the food by the time all the leaves fall off on the tree. The tree that the anthill lives under, that is. The ants are sort of in this society where nobody has any new ideas, because the grasshoppers have sort of brainwashed them into thinking that ideas cause problems. So they haven't really progressed for all these years. But our main character, Flick, is the exception to the rule, and he's always making these inventions. And everybody doesn't like him, so they decide to kick him out so he could find help. Though finding help was an excuse to kick him out. And Flick comes across these circus bugs who he mistakes for warrior bugs to come help the colony. So after Toy Story, there was a bit of a problem with what they wanted to do next with A Bug's Life. And that was the fact that they wanted to have crowd shots, since they wanted to show all these ants in like one shot. And at the time, it was really hard to render out that many bodies at once. Eventually, they did find a way, and they succeeded in how they wanted the movie to look. It's not really that much of a step up from Toy Story, but you can tell they're getting there with all these different textures they have now. Which I'll also talk a bit about that when I get to Monsters, Inc. Now, to me, this movie has always been one of the weaker Pixar movies. It's still entertaining, but there's not a lot of hard-hitting moments like in the other Pixar movies. However, I think the voice cast is really great. You have Phyllis Diller as the Queen, Dennis Leary as the Ladybug Francis, Kevin Spacey as Hopper, and Richard Kind as Hopper's brother Molt, which I completely forgot was in a Pixar movie before Inside Out. I was just imagining Bing Bong saying Molt's lines. So yeah, A Bug's Life. Not quite as good as the other Pixar movies, but still entertaining. What do you think of A Bug's Life? Tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'd like to give thanks to my patrons this month. I really appreciate all the support you give me, so thank you. And if you'd like to become a patron, click on the annotation, or the link in the description. And if you want to view more Pixar videos, click on the playlist. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.